You know the vibes, man. It's your favorite African DJ, Foreign. David.
Alpha, what's up, my guy?
Here. Yet again, man.
Yeah, man.
This guy's back at it again. Timless tours is in full effect.
Crazy.
We were walking up into the studio and you were like, just watch out, my fault. We were walking into the studio and you told me that this was the last leg. I'm like, what? The tour's already done, but you were like, nah, we sectioning this thing off.
Sectioning it out. You know what I'm saying? We're doing 5 shows. We've done DC. We've done Chicago. We've done what else? We've done Houston. Okay. And then we here. So
these are all arenas.
Oh.
Yeah? I remember David. I remember when you used to come and you were doing 2,000 venues.
Crazy. Even
1,500, 1,000. Less than that. Now you're what? 20, 30, 40? Crazy. What are the big numbers? Man. Yeah. Big numbers. First of all, of course. And
thanks to people like you, man. You know what I'm saying? People that, are out here pushing the culture that when we're telling them years ago.
Yeah, come on.
You know, I'm like, it's coming.
Before
it's
Africa
coming.
was cool.
Yeah.
You know, the cool kids now.
When they used to lie, they was Jamaican.
Yeah.
Instead of African. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, though. They used to lie that they were Jamaican. Now Africa, the cool kids. You know, everybody's on that wave. Why do you think that is? I know what that is, but why do you think that people have gravitated to Afrobeat the way they have?
Because the music is natural. You know what I'm saying? Good things. People always like good things. And I think part of it, the problem, which back then was the accessibility to be heard on platforms like this. I couldn't walk in here 8 years ago.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But when we have people like you, people like, Edu in London, people like...
Shout out to my brother Edu.
You know what I'm saying? People like... people in Apple Music, people in that African that are helping us push the music. Not only that, I was once an African student in an American HBCU. Yeah. And I remember spreading the gospel, telling my friends like, "Yo, come listen to this. This African music is going to blow up." So it was a collection of things.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? And,
it was inevitable.
It was gonna happen.
It was inevitable.
There's no way they can fight it, they can deny it, but they know. I was in a party yesterday. I don't want to say where, but
okay,
somewhere very important. Mm-hmm. And they was playing music.
I know what it was. Right? Was it a select few?
Yeah.
Certain people was there.
Yeah.
It was downstairs in another club. I know exactly where y'all at. Go ahead. With certain people of big stature like yourself.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So music was playing in there. It was a cool vibe. Boy, once my shit came on.
Which one? Unavailable?
Boy.
Went crazy?
I'm looking like, I'm hitting my guy. We about to make $30 million. But yeah, it's just like the vibe is just different.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? The music is natural. We're not sample heavy. We're not sampling. Everything is natural. If you go in the studio, we're making it, you're seeing the producer make it from scratch. Mm-hmm. We're sitting down, if we're working with songwriters, we're seeing them make this from scratch. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful to see, even down to like the video making. And I'm just happy. I remember trying to book, because I grew up in Atlanta as well.
Yes.
So I'm doing this festival called Away Fest. And the Away Fest means Are We African Yet? Okay. Which is...
Say that again. It means what?
Are We African Yet?
Oh, I like that.
Means, really means like, okay, everybody's like messing with the culture. People going to Ghana, going to South Africa.
That's the new wave now.
Having fun.
That's the new wave.
But you're not really part of the culture.
No.
You're not trying to come out and really make a difference.
Yes.
Africa is beautiful, but it still has a lot of problems.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to see these artists, apart from going there and be like, yo, I was in Nigeria with Davido. We had the whips out. After that, I want to see you go to the motherless babies home. I want to see you visit communities, donate money.
Go outside of the tourist area. Because as soon as you leave, it's night and day.
Yeah, so that's what it means by Are We African Yet? Apart from that, I'm trying to give a platform to African artists that can't come out here.
Okay. I heard that. I heard you trying to start a record label.
No, I have a record label.
Oh, but you want to have the biggest record label in Africa.
I want to have like a media house. Which is under the media house, there will be a record label. I'll have video directors.
You want to own a radio station?
Yeah.
Really?
A radio station. I want to have a film production company. A lot of things, screenwriters, a lot of things I have in plan for the future. Yeah, because the creative industry in Nigeria is second to none. Like, it's crazy.
You guys are killing it. I mean, I'm Kenyan. You know what I mean? So I'm East African, you're West African.
I was your brother the other day.
Who?
Backstage.
Who, Diamond?
No.
Who?
Salty Soul, what's his name?
Salty Soul.
Yeah.
Okay. You was okay. But that's good because you've also been one of the dudes, by the way, yes, that's yours. But you've been one of the dudes who people come and tap in with when they go back home.
Of course. Even when I wasn't home, I sent two of my cards to French and Swahili.
Yeah.
I mean,
Casanova, Free the Real Ones.
Apart from that, just me being like half American as well.
I
know how to connect with them. Bro, I know what they like. I know. You know what I'm saying? I pick you up soft. You ain't gotta, stress yourself through immigration. I got my boys pick you up, put you in whatever car you want. Whatever car you want.
I know. I seen the Maybach, bro. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. We seen it. We seen the Virgil joint. We're gonna talk about it.
Take you to whatever hotel you want and just make you. I want you to feel like
you're home away from home.
I want them to feel like this Africa.
Yes.
Why did they lie?
Yeah.
That's every time they go. That's my aim. Why did they lie? And they never want to leave.
That's been the biggest gimmick, right? Is that they showed Africans that Americans were hood,
even
ghetto.
In America, there's some places in Atlanta.
Yeah.
That are dirtier than Nigeria.
I went to New Orleans once, and this was after the situation with the hurricane. And I was like, bruh, this is worse than any ghetto or any place in Africa that you could like. It's treacherous out here.
It's crazy, but obviously we haven't had the greatest leaders also as well in Africa. Even everywhere in Africa, that's always been a thing. But yeah, I always want them to come and and now everybody's coming out there. Like Travis just was out there, shot a video in Kano State. He didn't even shoot in the main. He went to like the creeks. Goddamn.
Explain that for people who are listening that don't know. What equivalent in the States? What would that be?
Just far away, like from the city. Like,
like in the country.
Bro, it's too far. It's like Cali.
Yeah.
And then Lagos is like New York type stuff. So he came out, shot a video out there. Ghana, how many people go to Ghana as well.
Yeah.
I'm just happy. The next thing we need to do now is own the culture.
Talk to me about it. I've heard you say this. What do you mean own the culture?
When I say own the culture, it's like how the African American culture, hip hop culture, who I have three names.
Go.
Jay-Z, Diddy, and who else? One more person. Who I give that to?
Drizzy?
Drake.
Okay.
They control the culture.
They control the culture.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Drake has OVO radio. He has his own thing. Jay-Z got Tidal.
Yep.
Drake has OVO
Diddy
Fest.
has Revolt.
Diddy has Revolt. So
alcohol.
Like I told you, alcohol. So I'm told you about own the culture. So a lot of things I want to do, evolving, us having our own thing, our own, not being played on like urban radio is bad or pop radio is bad.
Yep.
But we should also have our own radio where if people want to hear predominantly Afrobeat music,
I feel like Drake is doing that though.
Yeah.
OVO radio. I don't know if you tap into that.
He play a lot of
what
every time.
Dog, like stuff that's fresh out.
No, I'm telling you, yesterday Drake was playing Young John.
Yeah.
Like he's tapped in.
He's really tapped, and that's one guy I give credit to because he's really
he was
that
playing
guy.
some records yesterday. I was like,
bro, there's a big female DJ from Nigeria. I forgot her name. I was listening to her.
Are you sure it's not from South Africa?
No, she was Nigerian. Because I Googled her name.
Is she big?
I don't know. But I Googled, I was listening to Sirius. I was listening to OVO. It was late night. Okay. And she was going straight ham in Afrobeat. Like it was a straight mix. You know what I mean? And I was like, wow. Because I like Drake because Drake is really tapped in. Yeah. He doesn't do it just for the... He'll jump into the pocket and do what he needs to do. Yeah. But he's really in love with the culture. And I think that's growing up in Toronto, which to me is very like London.
True.
You know what I mean? It's very Caribbean, African based.
Another person too that's really supportive that Chris Brown. Very, very.
Bro, you talk to me about y'all relationship. Because y'all look like bros.
It's past music.
You was teaching him how to do the unavailable and everything, the dance and all that.
Me and Chris is past music.
How did that relationship come about?
With music at first, obviously.
You tapped in with him, come do a record with me.
I had a close friend that was tapped in with him. And then this was years ago. And then he was like, yo, I was going to LA. He was like, yo, tap in with Chris. He sent me the number. I was like, yo, Chris know me? This is years ago. He's like, yeah. So we did a FaceTime from then. And then I went to America and then we just started. And he loves it. I think we're so alike. Yes. Me and him are so alike in the way we do things and like our life and stuff. So I think that too. And then we got kids as well, so we talk about a lot of stuff. But that's my brother, man. Like that's my real... Out of all of the giants in Afrobeats, I would feel like, I don't want to say the most Americanized, because when they tell us that, I'm like you. Yeah. I grew half my life in Africa, the other half here. When you go back home, you guys, you're Americanized, man. You dress like a rapper, you dress like you're one of those guys. But I feel like it's helped you really bridge that gap. It's helped. And be able to... And then, the American passport also does some things for you. But talk to me about the importance of that. Let me tell you. So when, even when I just I got my first hit, and in Nigeria. Because how it works is you get your first hit, and you do your rounds in Nigeria, and then they call you in London, and then they call you in America.
Mm-hmm. That's the way it goes.
Every Nigerian artist that has a hit, like a global hit, like,
those are the steps you take. Blow up at home, go to London, come to the States.
And then the process of getting a visa, like
it's big time.
And if your song is blowing up by the day, you got to rush to the embassy and doing all that. Well, all I had to do was stand up and get him. If I want to go to anywhere tomorrow, I want to go to Japan.
Gone.
I would call Uber and go to the airport.
Gone.
So like that was.
And you have dual citizenship.
Yes.
So you can move around as much.
That's one thing I thank my parents for every day.
Because they came here, you were born, and then at what, 2-3 years old, you went back home?
Not even, like 2 months.
Really?
Yeah, but we'd always come every summer because my mom was in school. She did her master's in Atlanta. My dad did his master's, I think, in Kentucky. Mm-hmm. But most of my siblings were in Atlanta, so we'd come every summer, every December, and stuff like that. So I was really living 2 lives.
Now, I'm not trying to stir anything up, but why'd your dad get you arrested, bro? Multiple times.
Because he wanted me to go to school.
In case y'all didn't know, this guy his pops got him arrested multiple times.
Not like arrested, we go to jail. They come pick me up.
But they hemmed you up real quick. They found you at the airport. They were like, yo, you come with me. You're acting up. You're over here with tattoos and all that. What's going on with you?
I come from a family where it's like, it's education.
Yes. But that's all of Africa, though.
Yeah, but mine is real strict. Like my dad's elder in the church. Like, forget God the money, he don't play with God. Like, he's very, very principled. So it was just a thing of him wanting me to finish school. It was never a thing of don't ever do music. Nah, my dad dances, he loves music. He used to drum in church, but he just like
because you dropped out of school for a whole year, bro.
He was like finish your studies, and I'm like, boy, I'm trying to blow now, boy. I ain't trying to what. I ain't know what's gonna happen in 3 years. Somebody else can take some time.
Facts.
But I ended up getting a degree though. Eventually, after
What was the degree in?
Business management.
Very nice. Very nice. But you went through a few things with Pops. Pops was trying to stifle your career.
No, he never. No.
I heard you tell a story where he would come and like trap all your friends and everything at a show and be like, "This show is not happening."
No, and the fans. You buy a ticket to watch me. You go.
Yeah.
And then it got to a point where like the people he sent to arrest me, I just got too big. So they'd be like, man, I can't arrest Davido.
Yeah.
That type of stuff. And then I think like the president called him like.
I heard the president had your song on ringtone.
So that's when I knew it was over.
It was a wrap.
I said,
we out of here.
What's up? We out of here. And then from there it was just, and right now he's like the biggest, like every money move I make, he gotta know. Like now he's like, because
he's there with you.
He called me the other day. He was like, I heard you made 800,000 in DC at your concert. I saw it online. And so I sent him my Excel spreadsheet. I was like, yeah, Dad, we spent this on that. He said, okay, save this and put this here. Don't forget your taxes, blah, blah, blah. So he's a billionaire.
He's a billionaire, so he knows.
So he knows what he's saying.
Been through it. He knows, and you listen to him. That's dope. Shout outs to Pops, man. Speaking of these concerts, Timless is going crazy. The album is nuts. You took a little hiatus for reasons we all know, by the way, condolences. But you came back with a vengeance.
Boom.
I almost feel like this is like your second return.
Yeah, I feel like, to be honest,
because when If and all that dropped, things were quiet again.
Yeah.
When you signed, actually, no offense to the label, but when you signed, things went quiet for you a little bit. Even we were wondering, like, damn, what happened? You were supposed to be out of here.
Yeah.
And then you came, bam. You gave us an ill album.
Yeah.
Obviously, things happened in your life personally. You had to chill for a little bit, plus COVID and all this. And then now here you are back, out of nowhere, bro.
Crazy.
From the promo I saw that you dropped of you running through the jungle, whatever you was doing.
Bro,
from that point on, it's been nonstop for you.
You don't understand how, like I was on the road. I was on on the go for what, 12, 13 years. You feel me? So just like having to just like
come on,
sit back for like 7 months, bro. And I was like, well, I saw life, like I see life differently. Definitely,
really?
Of course. That shit will change you. You feel me? So it's just like, and I was watching like everybody live life. So but it helped me like kind of like normally I'd be in the studio with like, bro, can't even tell you how many people, like 60, 50 people. You know what I'm saying? But this time, because of the privacy me and my wife needed,
yes,
the producers, they had to come like alone. So it was basically me.
Very straight. Okay.
Me, a producer and engineer. So like we're really tapped in. There's no distraction of.
Yeah. There's no entourage.
There's no distraction. There's no girl with a big booty walking.
Yeah.
My first time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
nothing.
With this album, especially with the production, like we took our time. You know what I'm saying? So I think that might, have a thing to do with it. And apart from that, it's just like planning, man. Like, planning, patience, and another thing is that Afrobeats is bigger now.
Huge.
When I dropped those records, you know what I'm saying, we're still trying to figure stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. I never thought I'd make $800,000 in one day off a concert.
Imagine.
Never.
And for you to have come back, I remember when you dropped that album, I was on the Zoom listening thing that y'all did.
Oh, yeah.
I remember. You came to New York, I think very soon after. The album might have just dropped.
Were we in New York?
Y'all went to New York, Manhattan, and the place was crazy. And I'm telling you, the album might have dropped 2 days before.
Yeah.
And you were walking out the SUV. I seen the video, and people were just going nuts.
Crazy. They had to call police.
Yes.
They're like, so what is he some type of president? I said, yeah.
He is, though.
You know what I'm saying?
The baddest.
Yeah, man. It was amazing. I'm just, we excited, man. It's going to be good times. And I just hope, like I said, we can come together as Afrobeats and really own this.
We will.
I've
heard you say that if you could get away from something, would be fame. Is that true?
Fame is hard, but it's sweet because I get a lot of, get away with a lot of stuff. But you know what I'm saying? But it's hard, man. Trust me. Like, we're human too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm human too. But it's crazy. Like, and then it's pros and cons. You know what I'm saying? You want to be famous. If you're famous, you want money. You want to make it.
More money, more problems.
You know what I'm
Biggie
saying?
said it best.
You know what I'm saying? And it's different. You got kids that go to school too.
Yes.
They know them.
Yes.
And then it's wild. But I thank God for everything that, we've been able to, weather the storm and, still start strong.
No, you're doing your thing.
Deliver this music.
You're doing thing.
This tour.
Yeah.
This tour to me is all been about production. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even making money on
the stage looks crazy.
For example, in DC we made 800,000.
How much did you spend? 600? No way.
Yeah, I gotta fly the whole arena. My stage alone is $200K.
What? $600,000 you spent on that?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and then you gotta pack it up. You gotta drive to the next city.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for everybody's hotel. It's a whole thing.
I mean, you're running with a team of at least 4 that I say, and I know there's more that's probably in the tally.
We like 60 something.
I know how you roll. And that's enough.
I'm talking about workers though.
That's what. Not even your crew.
Yeah.
Just people that you've employed.
Yeah.
Do you make it a duty for you to try to hire Africans to come work for you, or do you just hire a company and that's it?
I work with who's
whoever can do it.
But because of obviously, I have a lot of family that
works
with me, so definitely love empowering African people. Definitely, I don't like to empower anybody, to be honest, but yeah.
Netflix movie coming called David.
How you know all that, man?
Bro, I do my research, man.
You doing too much.
My research. Netflix.
Not a movie.
It's not a movie.
We're working on it.
A thing about your life.
Yeah, it's gonna be like my life. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 5-part series, but we're working on it. Somebody trying to take me away from Netflix, with some millions of dollars, but I'm like, I just want to,
Who tried to take you away?
Come on, man. But it's gonna be definitely amazing. It's gonna
December still the date? Are we looking at December or later or whatever?
So because of I told you we have this tour, and then next year we do the stadiums. So I'm probably gonna have to wait till we do all that, and then because I would film a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, this is all going to be part of this documentary type thing that you're doing, right? Okay, all right, so look out for that. David, Netflix coming. Puma Collection, how's that going?
Puma Collection, amazing, sold out. You know what I'm saying? Me and Puma's, it actually just started as they just wanted me to wear their clothes and, do some little influencer stuff for them.
Yeah.
Nice money, you know what I'm saying? Then I went to Germany and I met the boss, the boss #1, Puma. And he just liked our vibe and then he gave me a full endorsement deal. And then from there, they gave me a full clothing line, and then now.
Y'all show up empty-handed and y'all run Puma, bro.
Nah, we got some stuff for you, man. Come on.
Can I get a double XL? Can I get a track?
Coming to the show?
Of course I'm coming.
And then people don't know this. It's probably my first time saying this.
Talk to me.
I'm creating a shoe.
Puma?
Yeah, Davido Puma tennis shoes.
What are we going to call it?
I don't know yet. I'm thinking.
Okay.
Still designing the shoe, yeah.
Okay.
After the tour, then. The headquarters in Boston.
Yeah, there's one right there. Did you stop by there yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went there, not this trip.
That's lit. So a shoe from boy, I see how you afforded that Maybach, bro. What number Maybach is that, by the way? Because they only made so many. Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Virgil.
1 out of 150.
I saw it delivered in a fucking
I think I'm number 114.
Hey, and you took it to you took it home. Do you got one here too? Do you got one here too? Keep it a stack, bro. Come on. Why you hesitate? You got 2 of them. You don't got a car here.
I don't have a car.
Why?
Yet.
Oh. Most of your time, is it spent back home or is it here?
Back home. That's
okay.
why.
That's why.
Cars. I got every car.
I know. I've seen the gram.
But funny enough, like when I'm in America, I just want to chill, man. I don't want nobody come.
You don't want nobody to know who you are, nothing.
No, they know, but I'd rather just give me an Escalade and a bulletproof
something
Escalade
subtle
and a bodyguard in Atlanta. I ain't trying to. Atlanta, America's.
It's a little crazy. It can get a little, especially
Nigeria,
ATL.
Me in Nigeria, I know that.
You're the guy.
I think I'll put
nobody's messing with you, man.
Know what I'm saying? But I definitely, if I'm gonna get a car here, I'll probably get I'll get some here soon though. My wife is coming, so. Now
that Maybach, is it electric?
No.
It's just regular. I thought it was an electric vehicle.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's regular. I bought it in Dubai.
All right. You bought it in Dubai? Yeah. How did you even get to Dubai first?
That's what I saw. I couldn't find one in the States.
Listen, we're not flexing anymore. Let's get back to your tour. So the tour, this is the last stop in Boston tonight.
Yes, last stop. No.
For the US.
Canada, same thing.
And now you're going to Europe after this.
No, I'm going to Canada.
Canada after this.
Yeah.
And then after that, where we going?
After that, I'm going to rest up for like a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to hit Rwanda. I'm shooting a video in Rwanda. You've heard Kante off the album?
Yes.
Yes, I'm going to shoot that in Rwanda. And then we're going to start preparing for the Europe tour. I do 8 dates in Europe. We're doing the O2, I think 2 nights. Paris,
Movie.
of course, Arena 2 nights, like 40,000 people each.
Movie.
And then we do MSG 2 nights.
Movie.
Then we just keep.
Are you by yourself? Who's on the MSG show with you?
Everything's just me.
Guy. And the support is crazy. It's amazing to see. It's amazing to see. Like the support that you've had since your return has just been off and running, and I love it. You know what I mean? So Puma, make sure Pepsi. I heard you got to deal with Pepsi.
Yeah, but I'm about it.
Okay, no problem. We won't talk about that. Wiz, you and Wiz, is this tour really gonna happen?
He said it right. Who said it first?
He did. And you're down.
Ask him when you see him. Ask him.
Okay, I will. Anything else you want to plug in?
Yeah.
Talk to me.
Definitely. I got 2 new artists. We got to talk about them. Come on, Moravi and Logos. Definitely on the album as well. They drop it soon as well.
Okay.
And then just support on the album. It's going good. The support Afrobeats is getting. I want to thank people like you.
Bro.
I want to thank the radio station.
We try.
And just the fans for just, putting on for us. Even though it's crazy, like they pushed us in the industry. Like they made sure it happened. You know what I'm saying? Just even being in the club, you don't know what it means to go tell the DJ, man, I want to hear some African music, man. That little thing, bro, you don't know what
listen
what
to me. I was DJing and a Spanish lady, an abuela, like she was older. She probably don't even speak a lick of English. She came and said, "Can I hear some Davido? Can I hear some this?" And I'm like, "How you even know about that?" And this is before we started going off on radio. And what I really like about what Afrobeats is doing, again, no disrespect to like, all right, when reggaeton came out, you had the main guys. It was Daddy Yankee. Now you got Bad Bunny. There's a few names. With us, even the new guys that come out of nowhere are still going.
Crazy. See, there's some that you don't know that are coming.
That's what I'm saying. Name a few. Drop some things. Who should we look out for?
I mean, you should. Okay, look out for. They're my artists, Logos.
Let's go.
Who else? Young John. Definitely, he killing. He's a producer, turn artist. He killing it right now. Shay Vibes.
Okay.
Yeah, by
okay.
I won't say he's new, but he's killing it right now. Ashake.
Gotcha.
You know Ashake.
Of course, Ashake is going nuts.
He's doing Arena 2 in New York.
He's going nuts. And I love that he just keeps it his dialect, and he forces you, and you just gotta move to it. It goes to show you that it's just the vibe.
Definitely Rema. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 Billboard.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
now again, we support y'all because y'all give us good music.
Crazy.
And you've been doing it for a long time. The one thing I like about you is that you've been doing it. You're not afraid to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some of your counterparts, them don't really want to come to our radio station, But you come, you do your thing. You collaborate with the likes of like Dexter. Yeah. You collaborate with. I mean, you had a whole FIFA song. You performed at BT. I think it was only you. Was it only you and Libyanka that performed at the BTs? I think it was only 2 Afrobeat. I think it was her. I'm not sure. It was a female.
Shout out to her too. Where's she from? She from Cameroon, right?
Yes, she was just here with Alicia Keys. She's on the road.
Told her?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. So when I see you guys doing this, and as an African, I'm just like, yo, this is crazy. This is love. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But again, Timless, the album is out right now. The last part of the American tour for now is here. You go overseas, come back to the States, and then, you know what I mean? We do the damn thing. Netflix, Davido, David album is coming.
Coming soon.
I had one last question. What did you do with like the $500,000 that you collected off of the people that donated to you?
Out.
Who'd you give it to?
To Motherless Babies homes.
Bang. And you're about to do it again, I heard.
I did it again already.
Did you?
2 days ago.
Oh, for real?
Don't play with me.
Talk to him nice.
Yeah.
Who'd you donate it to? Charity.
Charity again. So it's something I want to do every year. I was gonna do it on my birthday, but obviously, my son passed.
Okay.
Do that, but I want to do it every year to just sometimes there be money. There be money laying around, and what I'm saying, it's nothing to just give out and help people.
That's it.
So yeah.
And have you ever thought about running for politics?
Come on, that's after music, we politic.
There we go. The video's in the building. Let's get into your new song. Introduce it. Unavailable.
Yo, what up, my people? It's your boy Davido, and this is my new single, Unavailable, featuring Musa Keys, right here with my brother DJ Foreign on Jammy 94.5. Keep it locked. One love. Hello.